Hey everyone, this is Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, or some people call it Black Friday, I guess. I hope y'all are not out there in the midst of it, but if you are, I hope you're enjoying yourself. I stopped doing Black Friday a long time ago. But I've got a bunch, and I mean a bunch of stuff to tell you about. Y'all know I'm spontaneous, so let me tell you, Wednesday, I sort of proved that to everybody. Ashley and I and John, oh, my hair looks horrible, and just, it's, yeah, it is what it is. Wednesday, I had to run up to the Dollar Tree because I needed some baggies, and right next to the Dollar Tree is a vendor's mall. It's not just antiques, it's not just vintage. I actually just came in with more coffee from Dutch Bros. The first cup was really bitter. They were giving away ornaments this morning, and they were really busy. But anyway, okay. To get back to it, the place, I forgot what I was saying now. Oh, it's not really an antique mall. There's antiques in it. It's a vintage and handmade, I guess is what you would call it. And it's called the Refinery on the River, I believe. See, this happened so quickly, I'm not even sure. But I think that's what it's called, the Refinery on the River. We went in there just to see if the lady had sourdough bread. Now, this is on Wednesday afternoon, to be exact, about 3:30. And we were looking around, and I actually found some beeswax hand lotion. It has beeswax and like 4 other ingredients. And so I got that, and we were checking out, and you know how I'm so chatty, and and I'm talking to one of the owners, and I said, well, do you have anything available? And I don't know why I even said that, okay? And she said, yeah, along the wall. And I said, no. I said, not along the wall. What is going on with this flippy thing? It's bothering me. Okay, let me turn this way, and maybe it won't. And I said, no, I don't really want anything along the wall. And she said, well, we do have a spot that just came open in 8x10. And it is sort of toward the back, but it's not on the wall. It's like 2 rows from the wall, which is not the best location, okay? And I know it. It's not the best location. But at least it's not on the wall. And you do have openings on 2 different aisles, which I think is great. The problem is there's shelves in there on both sides of the booth. And to me, shelves are cold. They're white shelves, and they just seem really cold to me. And it's going to be a really... I've spent the last 2 days going over and over into my head, and y'all know how my mind just doesn't shut down, and I'm sitting there thinking, how in the world am I going to make those shelves warm? How am I going to get just and I'm still not quite sure, but I do know that I can remove, if I wanted to remove one whole section of all the shelves in one whole section of it, I can do that. And that gives me a little bit of, because these shelves, let me explain, these shelves are 4 feet wide each. The booth is 8x10. The width is 8, the length is 10. There's 2 sets of booths that are 4 feet wide on this wall, and there's 2 sets of booths that's 4 feet wide each on that wall. So they cover all the walls, but it's just 2 shelving units. And I think I can remove all the shelves and leave maybe a top one and put a piece of furniture or something, or big mirrors or something big that I've got, because I've got vintage stuff too. And I think I'm going to be able to do it that way. Maybe use ribbon and greenery and fabric to, I don't know. So this is going to be an adventure for me and Ashley. We're doing this together, and it's unlike any other booth I've ever done, because normally a booth is empty and you walk in and you put furniture in and you display pieces like you'd see it in your home. Shelving, it is a little bit harder to do, so we'll see what happens. And I know it's been 3 days since I did a video. Thanksgiving and everything going on, it is what it is. And in that time, I got packages in. I got a bunch of packages in. And I got my bubble remover in. And I tried to do a video with my bubble remover. And y'all on the members only is going to see the bloopy. Oh, I was saying things I shouldn't have said. Y'all will see it, and it's a 3-hour, but there's no way I'm going to put it up, because I was thanking another company for what should have been another company. My mind was not there. It was all over the place, and I chose not to put that up. But y'all will see it. Y'all, the members will see it. And I'd let everybody see if I hadn't have gone in and got the companies all mixed up and stuff. I'm not going to post that. And that is the only reason why I'm not posting it. Y'all know that if I have goofs or anything, as far as stuff I'm doing, I don't mind you seeing that, the flops, and I really wish I could show that to you, because I got the prettiest set of flash cure cups that I'll ever make, and the resin was crystal clear, and it formed little handles. And I will show that to you on another video. They're upstairs. But yeah, that's what happened there. But we are going to try to get a video done. My mind is everywhere, y'all. So I thought about doing a simple little video just to have one, and that's not me. I don't do simple. And so I'm going to shut up, and I'm going to turn it around, and we're just going to get started. I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving. Okay. Bubble remover. And see, I did the unboxing and everything. Y'all know I don't unbox anything without y'all. I can tell you right now, I absolutely love this machine. And you're going to find out why. This is the Let's Resin bubble remover machine. And it's not new. There's a lot of people that have had this. I mean, it's fairly new, but it's not. It's been out for a while. It's new to me. And it does the job. Y'all know I have a vacuum chamber. This is as good, if not better, than the vacuum chamber. And I'm just throwing it out there. I've done both. I could never get my vacuum chamber, and I keep pointing down here because it's down there. I could never get my vacuum chamber to get the pressure to where it was supposed to get. And sometimes the lids are really weird, you know. And this right here, it hit negative 99.9 every time without any kind of issue at all. The first time I did it for 10 minutes, it was way too long. That's when I had the flash cure. And I wasn't using Let's Resin's resin. I don't have any other resin. I was using Resineers, the pre-bottled kind. And I mixed it. I didn't even mix it by the machine. I just mixed it by hand in 3 minutes. And I put it in there for 10 to get rid of all the bubbles. And when I took it out, it had flash cures. The bottles, the bottom had go whoop, and it was the prettiest clear I've ever seen. But it hardened when I went to pour it. It was hilarious. When I went to pour it and I turned it upside down, it was like it was hard. But this thing removes the bubbles, and you're going to see this in action, and I will tell you step by step. This is the first official review of this for the Let's Resin bubble remover, and I have contacted them to let them know that it came in and asked them for an affiliate link or a discount coupon for y'all, or whatever it is they're going to send me. I haven't gotten it yet, but I'm hoping that at the time of the video I will. If I don't get it before the video is ready to go, then I will add it as soon as I get it from them. And this mold right here, this one right here, Belinda sent this to me, and I've wanted to do it. Now, this is a 2-step mold. I cannot do this all at one time. It's too deep. And I am going to add something to it. I am going to color the mushrooms, and then I'm going to add something to the inside, and we're going to pour this crystal clear resin that I will end up getting from it. Now, what I do want to use also is this right here. I'm going to use the 10-minute cure polyurethane resin for this to make one of these. That is going to go into the bottom right here, but that is what I'm going to insert. It's going to be attached to this. And I am going to use some PanPastels. I'm also going to use some IntoResin powders. So let me put this up here. Okay, I got it up. We're gonna whoop. And I also want to show you 2 new molds that I got. I got these in from Etsy. I think it was Grace Nevada is her, let's see, Grace Paints Nevada is her name on Etsy. Let me see if I can do this. That's her name on Etsy, Grace Paints Nevada. And this is called Ornate Frames. You know I'm a frame person. But then look at this. This is called Tapes and Labels. It's got a ruler. So I may go ahead. What I'm going to do is I may go ahead and no, we'll go ahead and do this first and get the resin done and everything. Ink this, and I'll put this over here, and we'll put this under the curing machine. And I'm just going to be using the Let's Resin curing machine right now, and it's this one right here. I'll show it to you. I've had it forever. It's this one, and I don't have to have a bottom. I can just put it right over the top of it. And I'm going to set up a little table over here so I can do this. Oh, and I'm going to do it now. I'm over here trying to move stuff around so I can have a place to put this. That right over here. And I'm going to plug it in right over here. Okay. And we're going to pour it on this little piece right here so I can move it. Yep, a cute little, oh, let me put some silicone on that so I don't ruin it. Let's see if I don't have a piece. I have this that I got at the Dollar Tree. Let's see how big this is. Yeah, I should be taking stuff to my booth, but YouTube comes first. I can tell you that right now. It's got my mind all weirded out for sure, because that was a spontaneous, I mean, very spontaneous thing. But y'all do come first. If I don't get it in there as quickly as I would like, then, well, that's life. Okay, here we go. And now, it's cold here, y'all. I mean, it's really, really cold here. I think it's in the 30s, and the lows are in the 40s. And we are using the Let's Resin Chrome Powder kit. It's the newest one out, and I really like it. And we are going to turn this inside out. Yeah, Belinda sent this to me a long time ago, and it's taken me forever to get it done, but I've wanted that for a long time. And she was so nice to gift that to me. And she gifted me eyes and stickers too that I haven't used yet. But that doesn't mean that I won't. It just means that I haven't come. Okay, I'm using the bronze. I'm going to be using the green chartreuse. I'm going to be using the copper. And then also the aqua. Those are the 4 colors I'm going to be using. I'm also going to be using gold PanPastel for the stem. And we're going to just get started. And I'm not going to be real careful about this because I can wipe anything that I need to off. And it goes on really, really well. And after I get all the stems on here, I will go around and wipe it off to make sure it's not inside the mushroom. And I'm trying to hold this up, and I'll tell you what, it's sort of cold in here. I'm going to turn this fan off a minute. Okay. Yeah, I got cold air blowing on me with that fan going. I got the heat going right here. And my air purifier is showing that it's 71 degrees in here, which is really cool since it's like 38 outside. Okay, did I get all the little mushroom? Yeah, I gotta make sure that I've got okay, I think I got it all. Okay, and now I'm going to take an alcohol wipe. And I'm just wiping around the outside right now, and anywhere I see, I don't want it inside the mushroom either, so I'll go in. Okay. This one's a little messy. So I'll just poke it out as much as I can. Because wherever you have these powders, that's what's gonna show. Whatever goes down first. Okay, I'm gonna get another one and we're gonna wipe the top off. Because even though you don't see it, you'll see it when this clear resin's in. Oh, I missed a whole mushroom. How in the world did I miss a whole mushroom? But I did. It's right there. It's a big one too. Okay. Got it now. Okay. I think that is it for the PanPastels, so we'll put those up and get them out of the way. And then we're going to open up that one. And we're going to do a couple with that color. And there is like a little thing where you could put the dots, but right now I'm not concerned about the dots on the mushrooms. Okay. I do want to space this out. Okay, once again, I'm just making sure that all the excess is off, and you'll be able to see it if you don't get it off. So and we're going to do, I think, one more right here. Uh-oh. See, it slipped and now I got it everywhere. And I'll go back and redo this after I get done. I think that is it for that one. Okay, then we're going to go in with this one, which I believe is the copper, which is a deeper color. And again, I'm making sure that it's not where it's not supposed to be. These little ones are harder than the bigger ones. Okay. This has almost got a reddish tint to it. Okay. Where is... Now I'm missing a mushroom right there. Oop. getting some new alcohol wipes. Because if you get too much, you're just spreading it around. Okay, once again, I am re-wiping, making sure okay. Okay, I believe we are done. Let me just double check and make sure. But it looks like they're all pretty full. So we're going to say we're done with this one and put it up. And we are going to do this real quick to make sure it's just not getting over. And see, it's on my thing, so if I set it down, it's going to get on. And it has. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to take the aqua. I'm going to go ahead and open both of these. And as you can see, I'm not being real careful about how I'm putting this on here, and I'll show you why in just a minute. You can if you want to, but it's not really necessary, because what happens is it will stay where the indentions are. If you just take your that one didn't right there, but the rest of them did. Okay, and then we have one over here, and I am sort of making sure it gets down in there. I don't want there to be white sticking out. Okay. It's going to be the other green. I can't really see where I don't think it's going to matter that much when everything is. And okay, there's one right there. I knew there was another one somewhere. Okay, and now we're going to go in with this color. Okay. I'm not quite sure what these things are supposed to be. But we're just going to do this. You're not going to see a whole lot of that anyway. And then we'll switch it up. So that color green is Okay, I think I got them all. And so one last time, we're going to take some green. We're going to get this out of the way. We're going to do this. You see how it can spread? Now it's all over this. And we definitely don't want it all over the piece that it's going to be setting on. I'm doing that to make sure. Okay. I'm going to get my hand in here again really good. The more time you spend doing stuff like this, the better outcome you're going to have. And it's not really that difficult to do either. Just making sure, because that stuff blows more than you probably realize. And see, it just did it again. And I'm doing that because when I turn it inside out, I don't want this stuff popping and blowing. I only want what I have burnished into the mold to stay. You see all this that's coming off? And how many times have I done this? Okay, we're going to turn it inside out. And I know some of it's going to pop. Yep, and it did. And when that does, this is what I do. I can see the grain down there, so I'm going to wad this up. I'm going to get another one, a clean one this time. I'm going to wad it up. And I'm going to just sort of look through to see. And you can see it. Now I need to add some gold there. Oh, I need to add gold there too. That's a hoe stem I didn't get. Okay, I need to get the PanPastels back up, which is okay. I'm going to do this with it being inside the mold. Just making sure. Okay. So on the front, okay. That's as much time as I want to spend on that. Okay, so I got it as good as I could. For the amount of time I wanted to spend on it anyway. Okay, here we go. And that's what it looks like on the inside. And what I want to add to it that right there. I'm going to check something though. Yeah, I know that's too big. So I'm going to be changing it up a little bit. I'm looking for my wire cutters. want the acorns to show. I'm just trying to fit it in here right now, y'all. That's all I'm doing. Judging it and seeing and getting it to where, let's see, that will show, and I don't want that to show on the top. So I've got this backwards. Yeah, so I've got it upside down because I'm putting it in upside down. So I want it. It's going to show this way. Yeah. Okay. Do it this way. Will that work? Yes, okay. So I need to yes, I do want that right there. Okay, let's see, I've got stuff in it, so is it on the outside? It's on the outside, okay. So we are going to go ahead and mix up resin. I don't think y'all need to see me mix up the resin. I have many videos where I mix up the resin, but I am going to show you the brand new Resineers debubbler. So I'll be back when I have the resin mixed up. Alrighty, we are back, and I want to tell you, this would hold 4 of these cups. I've got 2 in here now. I mixed it in one glass. I poured it in 2 different glasses. I have 3 ounces in each of these glasses, so that's 6. It will come up a little bit, so I didn't want to fill it up too much further. But I believe you can get 4 of these cups in this right here. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. And this is the knob. You punch it to turn it on. It comes up with 000. You can go up to, I believe, 15 minutes, but we're going to do We're going to do 7 minutes. And then I punch it again. It does say push down, and I think this is just to make sure that it gets a good airlock. I've not done that before, and okay, now it's showing. It's like negative 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. So it's going fast. In 30 seconds, it's already gotten to negative 70 in 30 seconds. And I'm gonna bring this up. I want you to be able to see the bubbles. I think you can see that one right there. I brought it up to 2 all the way because I want you to be able to see this. I hope you're able to see this. Let's get some light on there. Oh, is that too much light? Yeah, that's too much light. It's at negative 99.9. And it almost looks like foam right now. And yes, we're just going to go through this so you can see. I think it's real important. This is such an easy machine to use. I mean, it comes with the power cord, and I'll show that to you in just a minute. And I'll take it all apart so you can see the different pieces to it. When I first pulled this out, I thought it was glass. I thought the dome was glass, which it is not. Sorry, I'm covering up the bubbles. It is an acrylic, but it fooled me there for a minute. I had to take metal and ding on it. By the way, I don't know if I said this, but this is a Let's Resin mold also. It came with a bird, which I will do at some point. Okay, you see these bubbles? Look at those bubbles coming up. It's all the bubbles that were in that resin. And it looks like white foamy. And right now it's got a layer about that. Can you see my fingers? About that thick of nothing but bubbles in the glass. I may have to do this a little bit longer because, boy, there were bubbles. It's at 3.24 right now. And I do have to go today and start putting some stuff in the booth, and they close at 6, so I don't know what time it is. Uh-oh. I'll be back. Hi, honey. I'm doing a video. I'll call you back. Love you. Bye-bye. Sorry, I picked up my phone. Yeah, it's 12:28. Yeah, what I'll probably do is while this is curing, I'll probably run down and do the booth and take some pictures, and I can show you when I come back to do the second pour. You see the bubbles? They're starting to diminish a little bit. Oh wow, yeah, and I've still got 2 minutes and 20 seconds. There's some little micro bubbles that are still popping up, coming up to the top. More so on this one over here. than that one. It's weird. It's like this is already hard. That's weird. I think there's something wrong with this resin. I don't know. We'll see in a minute. Because this is already hard and this is drips from where I was mixing the resin. I don't know. That's odd. Got another it's 50 down in the seconds now, and there's still a few little micro bubbles. Okay, 23 seconds. I'm going to get my alcohol to spray the top. Okay, we got 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it should be doing the... There it goes. Yeah, now it does it automatically, y'all. It removes the pressure automatically, which is awesome. That is awesome right there. Oh, can't open it yet. Now I can. Oh, I don't even have to, well, there's a couple. Okay, and I don't think that's going to matter. I'm just slowly pouring it in to try to keep any air bubbles from forming. I'm holding it up quite a ways. And there's a bunch of bubbles forming. What if I put this in? Should we try that? I tell you not to do that, but it's so low. Let's see if I can get them out. Yeah, I don't want those bubbles there. Let's just try it. I don't know. Let's just do 2 minutes. I just want 2 minutes just to see. I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm going to spray this down with alcohol really well. And it's just that it helps keep the bubbles off, and then I'm going to dip this see mica floating around in there. It's popping those bubbles though. Oh, I'm sorry. My head is in the way, isn't it? It's popping those little micro bubbles. It's not bubbling up like it did when oh wow, that was fast. Okay. There's definitely mica though. Okay. See the mica floating around there? And I'm just going to twirl it like it was done on purpose, okay? Very slowly. Okay, and now I'm putting this in. And of course, I'm going to have to take this down to get it to fit. Okay. I'm trying to get some of the mica. Okay. I'm seeing bubbles all over the place. So I'm going to run it again, but what I'm going to do first is this right here. It's not gonna stick, is it? No. Okay, with that. Yep, I'm trying to figure out something here. Okay. I am just trying to make something to hold that piece up until it cures. Okay, we're going to try the bubble thing again. Just for 2. No. Yeah, just for 2 minutes. We're going to just see what happens. This is what we do here. We try things to see what happens. And if they mess up, well, they mess up with me and not you. Boop, boop, boop. Yep, I'm just being quiet, aren't I? We've only got 2, 1, boom. What happened? Didn't release. Okay. Something's wrong. Let's try this again. Negative. I didn't do it before. I didn't even look at the knob before. Okay, I don't see it coming up. It's doing -72, -75. See, it didn't release anything, which tells me that it did not pull any pressure out. Got 1 minute left, and it's not up to the, it's up to 89, 90, -90, and it's not going to reach the 99 in 2 minutes, I don't think, because it's only got like 40 seconds left. Maybe that's why. It is at 99.9 right now, and it's got 11 seconds left. So let's see if yeah, this time it did it. Last time it didn't do that. Okay. Nope. Yeah, we're going to just lift it up to see. I want to see if there's any. I'm creating more bubbles by doing this, but we're going to have bubbles. I don't like that. It's all the way around, and I did dip in resin. I don't know what the deal is. Is it the resin that I'm using? I don't like the bubbles around all this, and I did dip it in resin prior to, and it's not making a difference. So maybe I should have got some Let's resin to okay. I hate to do it knowing that I'm going to get bubbles. And I know there's going to be bubbles because I can see them. Not as many as there could have been for sure. But so since I know there's going to be going to do this. I'm going to add yeah, we're going to add some of this. This is not what I wanted to do. That's what we're doing. I know I'm adding more bubbles by doing this, but okay. Okay, it is what it is. Very carefully going to move it over here. I'll show this to you in just a second. I am going to get these gloves off. I'll be back in just a minute. I'm going over here to put this up underneath. Okay. I'm going to open up a thing of baby wipes real fast. I've got something irritating my skin right here. You see that? I had my gloves on, so blue gloves on just to have something on in case there's some resin on any of this. Not that I need them on right now, but okay. We're going to go over this really quickly. I'm going to take it down. Okay. When it comes in, yes, I'm cleaning this off before I remove it. That is the cord. That's the end of the cord. It will come in with this piece. This piece will be on the bottom. Then you'll have this piece, and oh, the packing. The packing is the best packing I've ever seen. Even the cord is protected by foam. It was amazing. This is the knob, the control knob. I've got this plugged in. There's on the back, that's where you plug it in at, right there. When you plug it in, oh, this comes on, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see this with the lighting. Let me get the lighting a little bit lower so maybe you can see. It's not popping up on the The camera, is it? Nope. But it's there. And the way you turn you just turn this, and when you turn it, that bottom part, it's not showing up in the camera at all, and I do not know why. Let me pull it up. Can you see it at all? I can't tell. I'm hoping maybe you can, but this is how long you want it to run. I'm turning it back so where it goes to 0. Okay, 30 seconds. Let's go. And then it goes all the way up. You can change it all the way up to, and I'm going to do this a little bit faster. I think it's 15 minutes. Yes, 15 minutes. And I really hope that it's showing up on the camera. I'm taking it up to 2 just in case. Okay, I think you can see it a little bit now. 15 minutes. Okay. And basically, and this right here, you see how thick that is? This is I'm impressed with this. Okay, and here we go. And then you will see this right here. It says press after starting. Right there. And what it's talking about is once you put the resin in, and once you push and you push it to, you push this in, and I'll do it. You push this in. I don't want 15 minutes. Let's just do 30 seconds. That's the lowest that you can set it, 30 seconds, okay? You push it, it comes on. And it won't stop by you pushing it again, okay? You need to know that. And we'll see how much pressure gets in it just for 30 seconds. Because right now, at 30 seconds, it's up to 50, negative 50. Okay, negative 58, negative 62, negative 63 is what it got up to, and now it's releasing. In 30 seconds, this got up to negative 62 point something. It was going so fast. Okay. That's as simple as it gets. You don't have to pull the little thing out to let the... That's all you have to do. And within, I'm going to say 45 seconds, it's up to the negative 99.9. Well, let's just try it. Okay. You don't have pressure. Okay. We're going to do 45 seconds. We're going to see how long it takes. Oh, you can't do 45. It's either 30 or a minute. So it's every 30 seconds. You can up it every 30 seconds. So it goes from 30 seconds to a minute, from a minute to a minute and 30 seconds, and then you have to add 30 seconds to it. Okay, we're going to do a minute just to see. There's nothing in it. And I'm pushing on it, so that's what it's talking about too. After it starts, just put your hand on the top to make sure it's sealed good. And we were going to see how long it takes the pressure to get up to negative 99.9. And I'll let you know when it reaches negative 99.9. And I've got it slanted, so it may take a little bit longer. Let me put it down and see if that makes a difference. Okay, well, it's got 14 seconds left, and it's already up to 83, negative 83. Is it going to reach negative 99.9 in a minute? No, it reached negative 89.9 in 1 minute. So When you're doing this, you're going to want to do it for at least 2 minutes. And I would say the sweet spot would be about 5 minutes. Now, I did mine for 7 minutes, but... And this is available on Amazon, and I think the last time I looked, it's $116. They may be running a Black Friday special. I don't know. They sent this to me to do a review. Would I have spent the money on this? Knowing what I know now, most definitely. I spent a lot more for the other one that doesn't work as good. I'm just putting it out there. So, yes, I would. And I might end up buying one and giving it away as a giveaway for y'all. I might do that as a special Christmas thing. We might do a giveaway. I might just go buy one of these and do a giveaway. You never know what I'm going to end up doing. Okay. While we're waiting, I do want to pour these because, oh my word, I need that. Even though I didn't attach it, I still want to see if that will work. But, oh, I'm excited about this. Right here. I can see me making frames out of these rulers. I keep this part, but I don't keep the plastic part. And my coffee's already gotten cold, y'all. I need to go to Harbor Freight and buy some of these blue gloves. I need to get to the booth and do something. But YouTube comes first. It does. But look, I could see making a ruler out of that. That's like a tape measure. That's like a tape measure. Look at the little, oh. Okay, yeah, that's going to be fun. But I do need that. But I don't want it plain. And I don't want to have to color it. I want it done and ready to go when I take it out of there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use PanPastels. And I'm going to use different colors. And I'm just putting it down right now. I will be taking a stiff brush in just a few minutes. As soon as I get this down. And I'm sort of just alternating the browns. And I'm putting a little bit of pressure on here because the detail on these are so deep. I mean, it's unreal. It's breaking this thing apart. I'm putting so much pressure on it. Just okay. And I'm putting the dark brown all the way around the edges because that's where I want it the darkest. Okay. Okay, now let me get a stiff brush. Oh, this is pretty stiff because it's got paint all over. Okay, that's pretty stiff too, though. Okay. This is a really, really stiff brush. I'm going in to make sure that it's down in. I want you to see that. See, it's down in there. Okay. And then let's go ahead and do these two. What color? Do that. Okay, we're going to try this. We're going to try to get it down in, and then I'm going to wipe it off. I want that gold down in where the numbers are. And then I'm going to wipe it off. And let's do the one right next to it, because I'm going to wipe that off too. Okay. I need alcohol wipes, not those. There it is. Yeah, that baby wipe didn't do a bit of good. I need that. There it goes. Yep. I'm just taking it off, except I'm trying to get the majority of it off. That might look distressed though if I just leave it just like that and pour the white. So we'll try that and see what it looks like. That's the only way that we're going to see that. Hold on just a minute. Hey, I'm doing a video. No, you can head down this way. Alright, I love you. Bye-bye. Well, that was my son. He's coming to show me how to do a video chat on Discord, which, woohoo, members only. We're going to be doing video chatting so soon. Okay. Don't worry, y'all. If you're not a member, that doesn't mean that I won't be doing that with y'all too. Just not right away. Members only and I, well, we get all the kinks out first. It's all the behind the scenes and messing around. Okay. I know I want to do those. We're going to do those too. Let's just get it all done. Let's do this color. Is this oh, that just looks so steampunky to me. This looks straight up like rust to me. Oh no. Yeah, see, that's what happens when you put so much pressure on here. I'm just trying to get some of it in here, and then I'll brush it. I have to in order to get okay, let's see if I can get it all in there now. All in those little grooves. Okay. I got some gold. I got some. Let's try this little frame. I'm just dunking it into the PanPastels now. That seems to do just as good, if not better, actually. Just dunking the brush right into the PanPastels. That's extra. I'm just trying to pick up all the extra, so I'm not wasting any of it. These PanPastels will last you a long, 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 long time. Oh, let's try this. Ooh, that's dark. Yeah, and part of these I'm just going to partially fill just to see how they do. Okay, and I've decided that with this one I am going to put the brown down too. I just want to see. Okay. Some of this is going to come out with a lot of white, but that's okay. I'm just trying to try different stuff to see what it looks like. Okay. And yes, this was all PanPastels. And baby wipes don't clean it up. Just letting you know. Baby wipe with alcohol will. But you gotta have alcohol. I am gonna do what I always do. That's just to get the extra off. I slam it up against my trash can that I have over here. Oh wow, the back of that's going to be a mess. And yes, I show you me cleaning, because I could see somebody taking a baby wipe and saying, why in the world can I get these PanPastels off? And now you don't have to wonder. And you wouldn't know that if I didn't show my cleaning. And bless her heart, I had somebody, somebody who hasn't watched my channel. She wouldn't have left the remark if she had have been watching my channel, but I left it up there. Normally I would have removed that because it was clear she was not a normal channel viewer, and or she wouldn't have left it. But somebody had told me that I explained, when I did a haul video, I explained way too much. I explained everything about it, and that was just too much info, and no one, absolutely no one, had 3 hours to waste on watching one of my videos. And of course the very first word out of my mouth was bless your heart. And I wished her a nice weekend and told her I hope she had a great Thanksgiving, and that she had a choice of not watching my videos. No one's forced to watch anybody's videos, but that I would continue doing my videos my way, and that because she felt like she needed to leave a remark telling me how I should do my videos, that I probably wasn't the place for her, and that she might want to find other people to watch and not me. And that's honestly how I feel, y'all. So if you see that up there on my last video, not this one, but my last one, that is why I left that up there. I normally don't leave negative remarks because the world is so negative anyway. We don't need that here in our community. But I left it there, so maybe someone in the future, if they read it, they think, oh, okay, well, don't even bother. And that's right, don't even bother. If you're going to have that, you know, no, don't bother. Does that mean I'm closed-minded on having advice given to me? Not at all. But I am closed-minded when it's done in a hateful way and someone's trying to tell me that what I'm doing is not right and they don't like it, and I'm not going to listen to somebody like that. Never will I. So, alrighty. What are we doing now? Oh, I got distracted. We are going to take some, I cannot believe I'm totally out of those new cups that I got. Okay, I'm going to go get cups, and then we're going to mix up some polyurethane resin. And I am doing a little bit at a time. And I am going to peel this out. I'm going to peel this out. I'm going to put this out. Here we go. Okay. Let me get my mask on. You might not be able to hear me good. Woo-wee. And if you can't put the captions on, this is a Okay. And then this is B. Okay. And let's mix these together. Okay. And we're going to pour that one. Okay. Uh-oh. That's a little bit too much. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna, yeah, I think I'm gonna wait and do that one later. Okay, and I will be back when the other piece is ready for the second layer. When the The other piece is ready for the second layer, and this can be demolded or taken out of the mold. Demolded? Alright. It'll just be an instant for you, but it'll probably be a couple hours for me. Okay, we are back. I'm going to be pouring more resin in that, but right now I want to go ahead and get these out and see. There's that. Let's see if that's, well, I'm going to have to cut that down, but okay. I need to clean that really good. Let's go ahead and get, now these are matte molds, so nothing's going to be shiny. Well, it's supposed to be like a screw right there. And I didn't pour this one. I don't, these are supposed to be maybe like nuts. I don't know. I like that. That would be awesome for a little wall watercolor with a magnet on the back for. Look at that little bitty. I don't know what these are. Do y'all know what those are supposed to be? Those are flat heads. I like these frames. And that could go in there. And you could do something totally different that way too. Okay, let's see what this one looks like. I like the darker colors. Is that everything in this mold? Yes. And I need to remember that I did not do that one. And this one is ready to, oh, look at the, that's a pastel chalk coming off. I did not do all the pieces in there, but I wanted to see what they looked like. Okay, now we're going to go to this one right here. Oh, that looks straight up like rust to me. Oh, I love that color. We are going to remove that. The rest of it I'll sand down. There's that. And I did these in all different colors. And this is PanPastels that I used in this. That's cool. Okay. And then that's that. I hope you can see the texture because, that's straight up like rust. There's that label. I like the fact that they're two tones, and you can add paint to these too if you wanted to. Normally I'd have a pair of scissors doing this. There's that one. It's a little Phillips head. Let me get I think the scissors are faster. Could just be me. I just get the majority of it. Try not to over pour pieces that you color, because I'm going to have to go in and repaint the sides wherever I have to trim it up at. Okay, and then, okay, the ruler didn't really take on, the numbers did not. Let's see if it worked for the other. Here's another screw head, Phillips head. Okay, that was the gold with just the white, which is okay, but I don't really like it. I like this one better. And that's the gold, and I really did not get, this is the one that I like the best. Not to say that I can't use all of them, and I'll show you real quick. So you can bring the numbers out that way. On this one, my copper over here, no. Okay, let me go get my other one. Okay, well, I've lost my Spanish copper one. I was going to show you. I don't know where it's at right now. See if this will work. Yes, that will work. This is almost like reversed, where the lighter was put down first and then the darker, which has a totally different look. But it most definitely can work. This really looks more distressed this way. And I want you to be able to see the texture on this piece because it is most definitely there. even on the inside here. Oh, this is so cool. And I most definitely can see a frame being made out of that. This, I think, needs to be painted before you do anything, but let's just add the dark just so you can see the textures on this. I may add a little bit. And that way you can see, boy, these really have texture. Really, really. Now this looks straight up like rust to me, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this to make it look like there's patina in there. Can you see that? And I like to use a mixture of the green and the blue on there. Oh, these are so cool. Okay, so let's get back to the main piece. But I wanted to show you that I absolutely love that piece right there. And to just let you know, if you've just got, let me see if I've got a, before we go any further, let me just show you an example. I know I have frames somewhere. Now that I'm looking for them, I'm never going to find them. I'm not going to find them now. Okay. I got these at the Dollar Tree for $1.25, okay? If I took my saw and cut it in half, how long are these? Okay. Okay, I can make a frame out of one of these, a total frame, and I could have it so where it was good and sturdy, really good and sturdy. And I don't really want to take the time to saw this right now, but all you'd have to do is mark your wood. And I know I've got pins because she sent me pins. Okay. All you'd have to do if you can hold your, you don't need gloves on when you're doing this either, okay? It makes it harder to hold anything when you got gloves on. But you got the point. I mean, you know. Gives you some kind of idea on exactly where to cut. And could I get 3 of these in here? Yes, I could. Yep, I most definitely can get So I could get 1.5 frames out of this. Because it would only take 4. So I would have 1.5 frames out of that for $1.25. And you don't really need the wood, okay? You could have 4 of those and attach them. And then you could put something else for the backing. But these are great. Okay. So on this right here, I want to put it down in here. Okay, so it does fit like that. Okay, that's what I want. And in the center, I need to get my glue gun. And I'm not sure where any of this is. There's my iron. Do need my glue gun. And I don't know where it's at. I'll be back. Okay, I found my glue gun. I hope it's working. Yeah, it is. Okay, what I want to put on here, and I just want to put it in the center. I really want to get rid of this piece right here. And I have not mixed up my resin yet. I won't mix my resin up until I am ready to put all this in here. I'm having to get through the paper. There it goes. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to burn my finger doing this, but that's okay. I don't want it on the outside. I just want it on I want the log to show. You know how everybody has their strengths and weaknesses? Glue gun is my weakness. I have never done good with a glue gun. I'm a messy glue gunner. Okay. And I think that's all we're going to. I am going to try to get all the little glue hairs. That's what I call them. I want them all gone. Yep, see? Okay. Yep, I see something over. Nope, that's the. Okay, I just want to make sure all those are gone. And let me put that over here. Let me put this stuff and let me unplug the glue gun. Set that over somewhere where it won't be in the way. And I'm going to set this over here. I'm going to move my phone that I don't need. Setting right there. And we're going to move this and we're going to put another paper towel down. And we're going to mix up some more resin. And I will show you real fast. I used 6 ounces before. I'm going to make a little bit more than 6. These are 3 ounces each, right here. So, what we're going to do, I think these are 1 ounce. I know these are. So we're going to make 8 ounces. If I have a little extra, then I'll do this little Christmas tree. I've been wanting to do that anyway. So we're going to do 8 ounces. This is 8 ounces right here. And this is the easiest way that I do pouring resin. Now, everybody has their own way of doing it. And there's not one right way. It is just whatever your preference is. I am going to get my gloves on. Gloves on. Respirator is fixing to go on. Respirator is fixing to go on top of my head. And when I put the respirator on, if you can't hear me clearly, click the CC, which are the captions, and you should be able to tell what I say. They get it fairly close. Sometimes they really mess up, but most of the time they're pretty good. Okay, I have my respirator on. I am now pouring resin. Oh no, did you see static electricity? Oh wow, that's wild. Okay. And that is B. I gotta get different glass. This is A. Okay. Okay. Now this is awfully cold. So what I'm going to do, it's not right on top of the cup. And I'm going to rotate it around just to get it warmed up a little bit. And you can tell and the cup is moving around. Just to, there, I can tell it's a little bit better. The cup is not warm, y'all. And it's still thick, but it's not as thick as it was. I don't leave the bottom of the cup when I stir. Make sure you scrape the sides real good. And I'm keeping my scraper on the bottom. It is scraping the sides. You can hear it. It's also scraping the bottom every time I move my stick. You can hear it hitting the sides of the glass. Okay. My glasses are fogging up. Okay. I'm going to set this back over here. And again, I'm going to separate it in two glasses. Okay. And my respirator just popped off. This resin has been bad about having bits in there. Okay, I'm adding just a touch, just one drop of this alcohol ink in this one. Which I wish I hadn't have done that. Okay, where is the... Oh, that's way too much. Okay. not plugged in. Okay, and we're gonna do it 6 minutes. Now let's do 5. I'm waiting. I'm going to keep my hand on top of it until it gets up to the 99.9, then I'm going to let go of it. And I'll let you know. And I'm putting a little bit of pressure, but not a whole lot. I'll let you know when it hits the 99.9. Which is actually a negative 99.9. It's at 95 now. 97, 98, 99. Okay, it's at 99.9 and it's 3 minutes and 25 seconds, so it took 1 minute and 35 seconds to get up to 99.9. The PanPastel coming up. Oh, it's not. Oh, that's so cool. I may have to do this longer. Can you see it? Oh, you can't even see it. It's on the... Okay, I'll come back when it's ready to pour. Okay, I have more of this in here, and we're going to go ahead, and yeah, there's some bubbles in here, but we'll try to pop them. I'm going to try to do this to get them out. to mix up a little bit more resin, I'm afraid. I'm just going to pour what I've got in here. I was doing this for the Christmas tree, but I don't know, there's something else in this resin. It's metal pieces in this resin. It's like the third one I've picked out. Okay. There it goes. Yeah, see? I don't know. Oh, that came off of the thing. Okay. Okay. I'll be back when this is ready to demold. Hi, y'all. Okay, that is still not totally done, and I thought I would go ahead and share some things that I got at the Dollar Tree. It's no big deal, but I'm going to go ahead and share them with you anyway. And then I have some other things that I want to show you also. And yes, I am sort of cleaning too. And you'll understand. I'm doing this in just a minute. I'm making sure there's not any wet resins. Okay. I get these at the Dollar Tree. I bought them at Publix, but these are just as good, if not better, than the ones at Publix. I thought that those would be a little bit better made, but these are just fine for $1.25. These are the ones that I bought at Publix. And there's 80 count in each. Isn't that funny how the bags are a little bit different? But these work just as good as those. So, and I do not like buying my baby wipes as much at the Dollar Tree. You think, well, they're $1.25. They're cheap. They're really not when you can buy them in bulk on Amazon. They're not. They're actually cheaper when you do that on Amazon. And I'm just trying to get this stuff off my fingers. And if you notice, I am using some alcohol out of there, but I'm also doing a baby wipe, so I'm not just putting pure alcohol on my fingers. I actually bought some 70% to bring down here to use for that purpose. Okay. The first thing I got, and let's see, well, that's not the first thing. I bought the baby wipes and the cotton. But I bought these. These are magnetic boxes, and my stations are metal. Now I'm hoping that these have got a good magnet to them. If they don't, I can add my own, because I don't have a shortage of magnets here. I bought a big old box of them at the Salvation Army. Well, it wasn't a box, it was a bag. And I'm going to show you my thought process on this. Because I have so much, I'm going to bring this over. So I don't have to keep going back and forth. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Now I got the hiccups. First of all, I got to see if they're... Oh, no. That's... Well, if you don't put anything really heavy in there... But I have... Oh, no. I didn't want to do that. This was not closed. I have so much filler. And a lot of times I don't use it because I don't remember I have it. And I'm sure we're all guilty of that to some degree. See, now I can put this up until I get low. And then I can put it right up above. I'll take a picture of this when I get done and show it to you.
I have different colors. Is that the same thing? Let me see. No. Yeah, I'll probably go buy more of these actually. Yep. Okay. And I'll just put that in there. But then this is totally different too. But at least maybe having some of it up there, I won't forget about it. And the same thing with stuff like this. Let's see. Okay, and the whole bag did fit in there. Oh, excuse me. I got the hiccups now. And I am going to take this one and put it in this bag. Since it closes. Okay. And see, the same thing with this. I forgot that I had these. Oh, excuse me. Oh no, this is horrible. Wow. It's the little things that I forget. That I have. And instead of just putting them all I can put a few pieces in here. And I wish I'd bought every one they had. Now, I really do. Oh, excuse me. Oh, these hiccups. I don't get hiccups very often. I got them now, though. See, I have this stuff, too. But that's really... And I have those. I'm going to leave those sitting out. And I have these. And I have another Temu order coming in soon. I could do those with resin very easily. Now, see, I'm only... do I want to put these in? Would I use these if I saw them? That's the question. They're a bling, that's for sure. I don't know if I'd use these or not, but... Oh, no. And if you're afraid that it's going to pop open, I put a little piece of tape. Because I got this full. Oh, goodness. What are those? Oh, wow. Oh, there's some really pretty ones in here. Okay, I forgot that they were in here. Those are great for jewelry. Okay, let's see. What else? Oh, look at that. Those. Yeah, I could have lined this whole thing up. And I'll show you in a minute what I'm talking about. I'll take a picture. Oh, I can't. My phone's upstairs. Oop. And I'm going to leave one that's open. Those are tassels. Yeah, I got to get all these out. Tape. Let me just get tape. Okay. Let me put these up and we'll go on with the rest of the stuff. And of course, I'm sure you know why I got this. It's the same thing as this. I got this off of Temu though. I got this for $1.25. It looks like the same stuff. And then I got these at the checkout. And they're pens, but I'm not going to use them for pens. And I don't know how long, let me see. Yeah, there's no pin in there. Yep, nope. no pen. I got these to go into resin because I just thought they would look so pretty in resin. And because I did not cut where the ink pen was, I still have 2 ink pens. Wonder if they'll write with let's see here. Oh yeah. Okay. So I still had 2 ink pens. I just cut the top off so I can use them in resin. That's pretty cool. Okay, and this right here I got. This one's a little bit different. And I got this to clean. This mat. This has got a little thing right here. And I want to see if it'll work. I have some Windex right here. I need to get more Windex because it doesn't spray out good. But I guess it's spraying out good enough for right now. Okay. I wanted to see if it would get down. In there, I still have the hiccups, y'all. And it still does this good. It's the best thing that I have found to clean these. You know how hard it is to get glitter. Once you use glitter, you'll be seeing glitter for years. I'm going to get some tape. Try to get the little pieces. The fine stuff that can actually mess up your pieces if you're not careful. Okay, good enough. So if you have one of those mats, just go to the Dollar Tree. Oh, excuse me. And get one of those. And then they had their Christmas trees. And I'm going to do this little thing. So I bought 2 of the green ones with a little bit of snow. And they had bigger ones and they had smaller ones. And then I got some Sharpies. Oh, this is blue. That is not black. That is blue. Oh, well. I got 2 ultra fine tip, which, you know, every time I pick one up there, it doesn't work. So normally I can't find the ultra fine tip. I thought that was black, but I'm looking at it up underneath the light, and it most definitely is not black. It is blue. So I'll just put that up. I don't need that. I got more book rings to go on my bags to hang my molds up. Yeah, I got 2 of them. And then, oh goodness gracious. You just watch. Somebody's going to leave a hateful message about me having hiccups. Like I can really control that. Then I got this, because you know I have that Santa that I can pour in anything. It pours really good in resin and mixed mold. Where is it? And I thought, how cute would it be to paint, to paint the hat red and the beard sort of a grayish, to paint it all, you know, and then put this in a picture frame like Santa's on a cloud, where all this would stand out. But look at here. These are dust refillers. But you wouldn't have to do that. I just thought it'd look cool. I like the all white on top of white with just the hint of red. But then they had these. And even if you didn't want to use that and you wanted to use a different background, these right here, you cut them and you shape them for this right here. Let's see how it works. Let's just do it. See if I can do this. See if the stuff stays on. If the stuff doesn't stay on, then staying on that side. Okay. Let's see if we can pull it off on one side so we can glue it. That would be great, huh? So it adheres really well. But it's coming off on this side too. So, okay. So you take it off of this thing. Oh, this may be messier than what I thought. Oh, this would be good for the beard. As weird as that is. Oh, yeah. You could do his beard in this. Oh, I wonder if you could do that with resin. Do this in clear resin. Without too much bubbles? Probably not. I still think you could do it with this, but I wish it had stayed on the... But you could still do the hat. I just don't know how you get it to stay on without it coming apart. I don't know. Let's see. know. Well, that part is staying on. But that is just too fluffy. So how do I get it? This is not going to go to waste. I can put this in resin. This is going to be a long video, y'all. It's going to be over 3 hours. But I hadn't done a video in a few days, so I guess that's okay. And you can watch it over the weekend. I don't know. I don't like it for that. I do like it for something though. Look at that. That's going to have to go into resin. Something. I'm going to have to. But it didn't work for. I think it would work for the beard if I could keep it on there. I got enough of it, that's for sure. Well, it was only one bag. And the bag's resealable too. So, okay, that was sort of a lie. A good thought, but it falls apart. So, it falls apart when you cut it. Okay. So, I wonder if you could use this. Now, let's just see. Let's just see what happens when I cut this. It's going to fall apart too. No, this does not fall apart. So I most definitely, it's too big. I don't want to cut that part. Oh, so I need to cut this part. You need a good sharp pair of scissors for this though. And these are not it. Yeah, you keep trimming it. Oh, these scissors are horrible. Okay, that would work. Okay, this would work, and that would add so much definition to the Santa Claus. I would have to, and I'll show you. There it goes. And there's something to glue it on with. Okay, and then you fluff it out when you get it glued on, and then you can also just cut out a little square. Oh no, that's even worse. Okay. I need a good pair of scissors. I need a really good pair of scissors, and I don't have a really good pair of scissors. Let's try these. Oh, these are stuck. I couldn't hardly move those. Nope. Those are going in the trash can. Okay, let's try these scissors. Nope, they don't cut either. Okay. I'm looking for scissors. Okay, here's another pair of scissors. Let's see if these are any good. Nope. Nope. How many pairs of scissors does that make? Let's try this. Nope. Let's try these. Nope. Let's try these. Ooh. Oh, I found a pair. And then you can put it right there for the little ball. Okay, so these right here do work. And they also give you more white stuff to play with. And resin. Oh, I could, oh, okay, yeah. That will be fun. I'm going to get a bag. To put all this in. And I have a bag. And that's going down there. And that's the good pair of scissors right there. I need to mark those as great scissors. Okay, and we're going to move this around just a minute. Okay, then I bought these. You see the little scoop on here? You see that little bitty scoop on there? I thought, oh, I could use that. Oh no, they're not whole. Okay, well, I'm still going to try to find something to do with it. I like the way that those ends are too. I don't know, we're going to play around with those. Okay. I also got a package from, I'm excited, from IntoResin. I got this and that. This is the mold that I had asked how I could use my discount without going through the affiliate link, and she said, oh, I'll just send it to you. This is their mold. You know, and I know that I'm not, I don't normally read instructions, but on this one I sort of wish there had been instructions. Now, I'm not used to getting an this is big, y'all. This is big. I'm not used to getting a mold like this from IntoResin. I'm used to the artisan handcrafted ones. But Wow, these are big. That's the base. This is the globe that sits on the base. And then this is the top. I mean, look how big that is. We'll just measure. Oh, this is big. Now, what I want to do, I don't want to do this with resin. I want to do this and mix the mold. I want it to be a heavy. I want to be able to marbleize it and make it look sort of wooden. I want this to be the highlight, the emphasis on that. Now, it comes with a light. Y'all know that I am not much of a light person, okay? And I'm sure y'all know exactly how to use... Oh, these are rechargeable. Oh, my word. Okay. Oh, these are cool. Okay, let me... And I'm assuming this is supposed to go down here, but shouldn't there be a split for that to set to make that light up, right? You don't want to attach this right in there, do you? Because I wouldn't think so. I would think that you'd want to attach it to that way. And this right here, a lot of people don't have, but you can buy the plug. You can buy the plug for that. But let's see here. Oh, you need, that's like a USB port. I don't have one of those down here. I have the small ones for like phones. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to try it because it's got the off and on switch. I wonder if these are rechargeable. Okay, what I'll do is I'll take this upstairs and see if this doesn't fit one of my chargers and see if it's rechargeable. I don't know, because it didn't come with any instructions or any info, y'all. None. No info. Normally IntoResins come with directions on which I don't ever read directions. I know y'all are hollering saying, Beth, you wouldn't read them even if you got them. No, I probably wouldn't. They do have a support at IntoResin where you can... So that's what I'll do. I'll see if these are rechargeable. They may say on the site, okay? All I did was I saw a mold that I knew that I wanted to try, and I tried to buy it, and bless their heart, they were so sweet, and they just sent it to me, which I am so grateful for. And there's so many things you can do with this mold, y'all. I mean, that's a candle holder right there by itself. Boom, boom, ba, bum. You got a candle holder right there. And oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. You could... Oh, I know I want to do this. This is big. This is big. I don't know what I want to do in there yet. I'm going to think about this a couple of days. What is that? Yeah, my nails are just horrible. I think it's those artificial nails I've been putting on there. And they're really destroying my nails. So I'm not putting them on anymore. But my nails are, yeah, they're horrible. But yes, they sent this to me, and I am real excited about trying it. So this is definitely an upcoming video, y'all. Okay, I'm going to go check this and see if it's ready to come out. Oh, and I think it is. I don't think it's... Is that hot? Oh no, that's just sharp. I don't think it's going to be... I'm getting gloves, y'all. I don't think it's going to be clear. I think it's still going to be loaded with bubbles. And this is real rough on the bottom. This is most definitely going to have to be sanded, which I'm not going to do that right now. But that's easily done. Let's see how hard. Okay, this is coming off pretty easy. Oh no, that mushroom came right off. Oh, that's odd. Well, that's just odd. Okay, I'll show it to you in a minute. Now I can glue that on. But why would it come off like that? That's resin. I have never had that's just odd. Okay. So, oh, this is not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. And yes, there's bubbles in there, but look at, can you see the acorns? And when I like the green at the bottom, actually. You do not see at all the piece that I put in there, except for right at the bottom. Let me bring this up. This would have been so cool if that one mushroom, it did. You can see the wood piece right there. And the glitter does help, especially down through here, because you don't see. There's a piece missing right there too. What is causing that? I'm gonna have to get some Let's Resin. I've never had resin do that, and I'm using Yeah, it looks like it's broke, and it just came out of the mold that way. That is so odd. But it actually, I really like this actually. I like the way that the green is down at the bottom. I hope you can see this. I hope it's coming through good. There you go. Maybe you can see it better that way, because it looks clear at the top. And you can see that I love the green, and I like the way the mushrooms are, because it does not take center stage, but it does show where the mushrooms are. And you can see both the acorns, and then down inside, when you look inside, you see the grass sort of sticking up. And there are bubbles down there, but if there's going to be bubbles, I'm glad they're down there, and the glitter really helps to keep that from being so dominant. And maybe since this is still a little warm, if I press that there, it will actually cure there. Maybe. Because I got a piece missing here and a piece missing there. That's weird. And then this right here, of course, will come off. These are dull scissors. And I'll wait for that to cure really well before I sand it. But I'm actually very, very happy with that. I think it's very pretty. And I like the glitter in it, which sort of surprises me. But I do. And what I'll probably do is just put a little bit of the micas in there. Or I may not do anything else with it. Well, this has been a long video. I do appreciate each and every one of you staying until the end. If you're still here, Thank you so much. You are true, loyal supporters of my channel, and I am so very thankful that I know so many of you are. And maybe you didn't watch it all the way through. Maybe you watched it in a couple of settings, and that's cool too. I'm actually quite happy with that. I hope it's coming through. I wish I had my camera down here to take a picture of it. Because it is so... I don't even have the light. I started to say if I had a light. Oh, wow. Oh, that's so cool. See, that light is going through there. I don't think you can see it. Let me see. Okay. Does that help? Or does that make it worse? That makes it worse on the camera, doesn't it? Does that help you see it better? Oh, it sort of does, doesn't it? Can you sort of see it better that way? Yeah, I really like it. I took my light down. Alrighty. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, please hit that thumbs up like button for me. Share it if you can do that. Hype it. I know some of y'all are wonderful about hyping. And I do appreciate that so very much. And if you haven't, think about joining the members only group. That we're going to be doing some fun things over there. I understand that's not for everybody, and that's okay. I won't ever stop doing my regular channel the way I've always done it. It's just an extra thing. So if you're interested in that, if you push the join button up there next to the subscribe button, then it will take you to a video where I'm talking about it and tells you the perks and stuff like that. And gives you a little bit more info, and that's how you join from that screen. If you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to do so. 49% of my watchers that watch me on a regular basis has not hit that subscribe button. I don't know why. It's free. Just take the little finger of yours and just hit that subscribe button. Just boing! Just like... Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. But I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. And also, I love reading your comments. Please leave a comment, even if it's just to say hello. I love hearing from you. And as always, if you've got a question, put it in the comments, and I try really hard to get to those quickly. And for some reason, if I've not answered a question, it's not because I didn't want to. It's just that somehow it got lost, so ask it again. I really don't mind you doing that. I hope y'all have a great weekend. This is Black Friday. I don't think that I'll have a video out Saturday or Sunday. This is the video for the weekend. It's going to come out tonight, probably late on Friday, but it will come out tonight for everybody. And it's a long one, so yeah, it's 3 hours and 45 minutes, so it's a long one. It should get you through the weekend, and I do plan on having one on Monday for y'all. I hope every one of you had a fantastic Thanksgiving. We did. I cooked everything on Wednesday. I woke up to a clean kitchen on Thursday, which is really, if I can wake up to a clean kitchen every day, I'm a happy camper. and actually finished the last couple of things while we went over to Ben and Alicia's, and it was little Ben's birthday, so we celebrated his birthday and did Thanksgiving there, and then we came home and did Thanksgiving here also. So it was really, really nice, and I feel very, very blessed. And please keep me in your prayers about this new adventure that we're going to be starting, the booth. It gives me something to put everything I'm making on the videos somewhere. And I'm excited about it. At the same time, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. So I would appreciate all your prayers. And hopefully that will be a positive thing. But YouTube will always come first. Please don't ever think that it won't, because it will. Alrighty, y'all. Thank you again, and I will see you on Monday. Bye-bye.